So Blox fruits just added the new dragon race. And so, we are going to obtain and evolve the dragon race from V1 to V4. Okay, so before we can obtain anything, we will need 500 mastery on dragon talent. Only then we can access this guy, the Dojo trainer. So basically we have to finish all his quests so we can access this guy, which is the guy who will actually give us the dragon race. Okay, so first quest for the white belt is easy. The only thing we need to do is to kill 20 NPC that's around your level. And since I'm level 2550, I'll farm the new NPCs while leveling up a bit. Remember that if you leave the server, your progress will be saved. And we're done. Let's claim the reward and head on to the next quest. So the belts are actually an accessory, though its stats are not all that good. I'll show you guys the stat for this one, the white belt. Yeah, this thing only for collection. All right, next quest. So for the yellow belt, we're gonna have to kill 5 random sea NPCs. Not like Sea Beast or Terror, but the small fries such as sharks, piranhas, and fishman crew. I went for the boat here since it spawned first. But hey, the sharks showed up later on, so I managed to complete this quest in one go. Final kill here, and we're done. All right, let's grab our yellow belt. And for the next quest, it's very easy. And also, after getting yellow belt, we can access the dragon hunter. He is needed later on when we get to the part where we need prehistoric volcano. All right, quest for the orange belt. Basically make a successful trade with someone. Quite easy. And just like that, we're done. Also, the Dojo trainer has a 12-hour cooldown before giving us the next quest. 12 hours has passed. Let's take on the green belt quest, Beyond the Horizon. We gotta sail the seas for 5 minutes. Has to be near danger zone 4 to 6. So yeah, roam around for 5 minutes or just hold the W key and come back 5 minutes later. 5 minutes done, let's claim it here. Alright, we're up for the blue belt quest next. Basically, we gotta drop a fruit to another player or pick up the fruit that is dropped from them. And just like that, we completed blue belt quest. We can also upgrade our dragon talon now, but if you want to, not quite an upgrade. Alright, for the purple belt Hanto hunt, we gotta kill 3 elite pirates. This is the final quest for today. Nice, now let's claim our purple belt and wait for the final 2 quests. Also, getting purple belt gives us a legendary scroll and access to the new Dragon Aura skin color. Alright, 12 hours later, and here we are, taking on the final 2 quests. So for red belt quest, we'll have to defeat the terror shark or rumbling water. Rumbling spawned first for me, so it's what I'm gonna do. Mammoth is best for this since, you hold the F key. This fruit is my go-to fruit when it comes to slaying these sea creatures. Well, magma's good, but I just enjoy this more. And it's high DPS, the F skill, it is. We're done. Final quest for the black belt now. And after this, we can finally access the Dragon Wizard and finally obtain Draco Race V1. So the quest is basically to complete Prehistoric Sea event. Remember the Dragon Hunter? This is where he comes in, since we'll need to find the prehistoric volcano. And for that, we'll need embers, which we can obtain by doing his quest. Volcanic Magnet is like the Anchor Shark Magnet, basically increases the chance of it spawning. Alright, so the Dragon Hunter quest isn't that hard and can be done infinitely. Yes, infinitely, until you have enough amount of embers. This quest will drop flying embers which you need to catch, similar to the Kitsune Shrine. You will also need embers when crafting the 2 new weapons added in this update. Note that these fire embers won't ever disappear until you catch them. There's no time limit, so take your time. Alright, let's craft the magnet and get going. Also, by the time I recorded this, there was a bug in which we don't need magnet for it to spawn. But it's patched, so craft your magnet. Alright, so to win Prehistoric, you will need at least 2 players, you and the other guy. One guy to defend the artifact from Golem NPC, and you prevent the volcano from erupting by using your attack on these glowing lava. You gotta survive for 5 minutes to win. And remember, every 15% volcanic pressure, there will be a new glowing lava that pops out. After winning, dino bones will scatter around this area. You can collect them, though it's not useful for now. Here's a tip. You can ask the other person to stay, so you can claim the black belt and start the Dragon Wizard quest. Because if you claim the egg without access to Dragon Wizard, it does nothing. So let's claim our black belt here, get access to Dragon Wizard and take his quest. And then go back to the prehistoric island. It won't despawn as long as someone is still in there. Alright, this is it. The quest for Draco V1. We gotta bring the dragon egg earlier to him. Alright, you might ask, how would I go back? Well, basically use Pale Scarf since it can spot a player from afar. But you have to get close to see them because if it's 7,000 meters away, you won't locate them yet. This took like 8 minutes for me to go back. I should have just used the miracle boat, but all good. Now we can claim the egg. Shout out to this guy for waiting. We just met and he did this for me. What a bro. Alright boys, let's obtain the Dragon Race. Let's go! So the Dragon Race V1 gives you a 5% health boost, 5% damage reduction, and 5% more melee damage. Pretty good passive for a V1. Next up for V2, we need to collect 5 fire flowers. So these flowers can be dropped from any NPC, but I recommend the one in Mansion. And there is a 10 to 15 minute cooldown before the fire flower can drop again. So set a timer and come back after obtaining a fire flower. Alright, I'm done. Back to the Dragon Wizard here, and we are ready for the V3 quest. Nice, we gain a pair of dragon wings. It's green by default, but changes depending on your dragon fruit color. Here's what V2 can do. Basically a 5-second flight by jumping and holding the jump button. This will be useful for the V4 trial later on. Alright, V3 quest, here we come. Oh, defeat a Terror Shark? That's easy. I thought we needed to kill 5 other Dragon Race users, which will be quite a hassle. Now let's defeat the Terror Shark. Really gave that shark a Taekwondo kick finisher there. Alright, Dragon Race V3. 3 million? Okay, I have that. Boom, finally. Now let's see what the V3 skill does. Also, for V4, we'll need to craft weapons and find the Leviathan. Some info here, if you haven't finished this man's quest, which is the quest that gives you the rainbow hockey, you won't be able to take the Draco V3 quest, so yeah, finish this first. Alright, so the V3 skill buffs us and our allies' damage by 15% and increases our movement speed slightly. It can debuff the enemy's speed as well, and cancel their skill when the timing is right. Alright, so before taking on the Leviathan, we will need to craft the Dragonstorm and the Dragon Heart, in which the material is obtainable from prehistoric volcano, which is why we're hunting in right now. Always grab the egg first if there are more than 4 people in here, because there's only 4 eggs that can be claimed. Alright, let's craft our first weapon, the spear. Let's hunt some more for the Gatling gun. And that would be it. We can craft the gun now. Oh wait, let me grind. Back, let's go. Now that we have all 2, we have to get it to 500 mastery. Yes, both of them. This is the most boring part of obtaining the V4. Yeah, this will take a while. After 5 hours or 6, I don't even know anymore, I finally got all 2 of them to 500 mastery. Okay, so now we can hunt the Leviathan. Basically, we need the heart of Leviathan in Hydra Island. And then we light up these lamps that can be interact if we get 500 mastery on the 2 weapons earlier in Dragon Talon. Alright, let me showcase to you guys the 2 new weapons a bit and we'll get going. This is it, boys, getting closer to the V4.
Everything changes.
Now we gotta drive this to the waterfall in Hydra Island, and the island will be frozen.
Life. Life.
Before we end the video, I just want to give a quick shout out to my channel members. If you want to support my channel further, consider becoming a channel member. It'll mean a lot for me, and I appreciate it. Thank you for watching until we meet again.